Dear viewers, I hope you are all fine. This ultrasound video shows a twin pregnancy of about 9 weeks with one blighted ovum and the other missed abortion. You can see the uterus having two gestation sacs. One sac is empty, that is blighted ovum or an embryonic pregnancy, and the other has a fetus which shows no blood flow, no cardiac activity, or no fetal movements, that is pregnancy failure or missed abortion. A blighted ovum is a fertilized egg that implants itself in the uterus but doesn't become an embryo. The placenta and embryonic sac form but remains empty. There is no growing baby. It is also known as anembryonic gestation or anembryonic pregnancy. It is a cause of early pregnancy failure or miscarriage. Often it occurs so early that the woman doesn't know even that she is pregnant. Now you can see this sac having no fetal pole in its interior, and this is the gestation sac is divided by a membrane called intertwin membrane that separates the two sacs. The intertwin membrane refers to a membrane separation between two fetuses in twin pregnancy. Depending on the chorionicity and amnioticity, the membrane may have a number of layers: dichorionic, diamniotic, that is DCDA pregnancy, composed of two chorion and two amniotic layers. It is also called blighted ovum is also called an embryonic pregnancy as there is no embryo. Because blighted ovum still makes hormones, it can show up to a positive pregnancy test. A blighted ovum will cause a miscarriage, usually at 7 to 12 weeks of pregnancy, as in this case the pregnancy is slightly less than 9 weeks. A pregnancy is anembryonic if a transvaginal ultrasound reveals sac with the mean gestation sac diameter greater than 25 millimeter and no yolk sac, or a mean gestation sac diameter more than 25 millimeter with no embryo. A blighted ovum, also called the anembryonic pregnancy, occurs with an early embryo when an early embryo never develops or stops developing. It is reabsorbed and leaves an empty gestation sac. The reason this occurs is often unknown, but it may be due to chromosomal abnormalities in the fertilized egg. As you can see now, the gestation sac having no embryo. The doctors can diagnose the blighted ovum using an ultrasound starting at around 7 weeks of pregnancy. Imaging will show a smaller than normal and empty gestation sac which contains no embryo. In this case, the intertwin membrane separates the two fetuses. The one sac is empty and the other has a fetus with fetal demise, that is early pregnancy failure, that is missed abortion. Because a blighted ovum still makes hormones, it can show up to a positive pregnancy test. The gestation sac is the large cavity of fluid surrounding the embryo during early embryogenesis. It consists of an extra embryonic column, also called the chorionic cavity. The gestation sac is normally contained within the uterus. One of the more common types of miscarriages known as anembryonic pregnancy with empty gestation sac is the blighted ovum. So the sac forms and grows, however, embryo doesn't develop. A blighted ovum is also known as anembryonic pregnancy. The miscarriage is the loss of intrauterine gestation sac diameter greater than 25 millimeter and no yolk sac. The fetal pole is usually identified at 6.5 weeks with transabdominal ultrasound imaging and at 6 weeks with transvaginal ultrasound imaging, although it may not be seen until 9 weeks in some cases. When the fetal pole measures 7 millimeter or more, the fetal heartbeat should be detected. When in a follow-up ultrasound there is still no sign of fetal pole or the gestation sac, which appears as a white rim around a clear center and will eventually contain amniotic fluid and enclose the developing baby, it means miscarriage has occurred. The fetal pole is a thickening of the margins of the yolk sac of the fetus during pregnancy. It is usually identified at 6 weeks with transvaginal ultrasound and 6.5 weeks with transabdominal ultrasound. Now you can see again both the gestation sacs with one blighted ovum and the other is missed abortion. Although a variety of terms are used to describe early pregnancy failure, in the presence of clear-cut sonographer evidence that a non-living embryo is present, the term embryonic demise should apply. Ultrasound diagnosis of miscarriage should only be considered when either a mean gestation sac diameter of more than 25 millimeter with no obvious yolk sac or a fetal pole with a crown rump length of more than 7 millimeter without evidence of fetal cardiac activity. Transvaginal ultrasound is the mainstay in the diagnosis of miscarriage. A missed abortion is non-viable intrauterine pregnancy that has been retained within the uterus without spontaneous abortion. Typically, no symptoms exist beside amenorrhea, and the patient finds out that the pregnancy has stopped developing earlier when the fetal heartbeat is not observed or heard at the appropriate time. Thanks for watching. You can find some important information in the description of this video. Please subscribe my channel. Thanks.